picking up on energy right now that you slay demons for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I had a dream the other night. This might be confirmation, but I was in a game, right? I was dressed up as I don't know if a samurai or something like that. I guess I was the main character. Main character, you get main character energy too. But it was one against all. And in this dream, I was cutting down so many of the enemies. There had to have been over like 100 of them, and slaying them. They coming at you, right? Coming at you, trying to swing their swords, whatever that means to you. Whether it's a form of witchcraft, I'm interpreting as the swords that they were swinging at you in a dream is a form of witchcraft, or all the things that they're throwing at you, all the things they have thrown at you in your life, and you being a one-man army, slay them all. And so further down in the dream, I met Jesus, right? I met Jesus, and he brought me to God. He brought me to Yahweh, right, in his throne. And I don't remember his face. I really don't. But I was in this tunnel, right? I was in this I want to say underground like tunnel. And God was sitting on his throne. I couldn't see his face, but Jesus was there. And God had got up. He was huge too, mind you. And he was like, put me to side. So I was standing right beside Jesus, Yeshua, right? And he just started saying, workers of iniquity, depart from me. I never knew you. And he just kept saying that down the line. And this was people who I could not see. I physically could not see them, to who he was like left, like, as you know, depart from the left hand, you want to be on his right hand. And he was just swiping, he was sweeping them. And I'm over here watching like, okay, I don't physically see them, so this is obviously happening in the spiritual. Being in a dream is spiritual as it is, but I was not seeing them. And so after he got through sending them to damnation, right, and to hell, right, he turned to me and said, well done, my humble servant. Essentially, well done, my child, right? And he said that to a couple other people too. And that's like how the dream concluded. But I'm telling you all this to say, because I know this is confirmation for somebody. If you feel like you have not been doing enough, know that you have. Know that God is proud and happy for what you do. And I'm speaking for myself, because sometimes I feel like I don't do much. I don't do too much. And God said, no, you are just fine. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep living for him. Keep living for Yahweh. And just keep shining your light and be that sword. Be the sword. The sword. Our swords is the Bible. All right, this is our physical sword, but this is our physical sword to be a lethal sword in the spiritual. Okay? And so you slay demons. Everybody who doubted you, everybody who came against you, are suffering the consequences. And I made a video about 2 weeks ago that these people are being held in spiritual court right now, and they have a choice to make. And it's either they do this for this person or they do this for that person, right? Whichever decision they make is going to impact how their life is going to look in the physical. Because understand, everything happens. I made a video on this already too, but everything manifests in the spiritual before it gets brought up into the physical. And so they're gonna have to make a spiritual decision. And I'm not saying that these enemies are aware of what's going on, because some people have actually awakened to their spiritual side or spirituality, understand what spiritual warfare is all about. Like, yes, there are many people, the people who came against you, maybe people who were on the bandwagon at one point but didn't have the full grasp of the story. They understand, like, okay, this is more than just the reality of things. It's a battlefield, and right. And so you being the underdog, because we know Matthew 19:30 says, and many will be first. Essentially, the first will be last and last will be first. And you have been last for a long time. And you being the underdog, they never really expected for you to actually be where you at right now, essentially, right? You prove all the naysayers wrong. You prove the enemy wrong. And they're shocked. They're shocked. And I tell you, obviously, it goes without being said, those who are shocked about your success are people who doubted you. Those who are genuinely happy and excited about your success are typically people who always knew that you would succeed. But if they are shocked, it's because there's doubt. Because why are you shocked? Why are you shocked? You're strong. You are powerful. You are a powerful individual. You are a powerful spiritual individual. You slay demons. You eat demons. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay? And they knew not. They knew not. They knew not who they were messing with. Because oftentimes, God hides you in plain sight. They thought you were insignificant, never going to be nothing. They thought that you were never going to rise above the occasion and actually do what God has commissioned you to do. And first of all, God wasn't even on their mind. I know we forgive them because they know not what they do. But if they truly knew God, they wouldn't be taking you to what you have been going through. And that's why I like to put emphasis on, they truly don't have an intimate relationship with God. And that's why they know not what they do. Why do you think the Pharisees, they thought they had the law right? They thought it, but as soon as Yeshua came down, right? As soon as Yahweh sent Yeshua in the flesh and said, nah, y'all are hypocrites. But didn't the law say this and that? No, yes, but you're going about it the wrong way. And see, that's that religious spirit that these people, you have a bunch of religious spirits, which are, it's man-made. Religion is man-made. God never intended for religion to even be a thing. But of course, the devil and his little army wants to misguide you, because there's going to be some religious people who goes to hell, okay? I hate to say it, I hate to be blunt, but I speak nothing but the truth, and y'all know that. But still, regardless, they are shocked at the simple fact that because you are spiritual and not religious, you have a relationship, because it's a relationship over religion, and they really don't know God like they thought they do, like they think they do. And so now the spiritual battle, the spiritual warfare, all of the carnage, all of the bloodshed that's been shed or about to be shed is, you saw this coming because you're gifted with the gifts that God has given you. Okay? As I always say, you're very intuitive. You're in tune with the Holy Spirit, okay? You're in tune. You have discernment, okay? You have intuition. Okay, you get spiritual downloads, okay? God is constantly feeding you, if I don't know what that was, God is constantly feeding you information, you know? And glory be to God. Glory be to God that we even get these spiritual downloads, because I don't know what I would do without him. You might even dream all the time, every night, as I do. But really, the point of the matter is that you slay demons. You are a demon slayer. And you've always had this power. It just took you time to awaken. That's why everything happens for a reason. You had to go through what you went through, to be the person that you are today. And you're still growing. Because the level of power that you have now is going to far exceed in years, even maybe shorter. But you're constantly growing. And I just want to tell you that I'm proud of you. Keep shining your light and slaying demons, and bring people over to the light, because they need to be bathed with the love of God. Now, I love you. God bless. And remember, it's impact over influence, baby.